Hello and welcome to Gotham Sound TV. I am here with Ryan from Synthax. Ryan, thank you for joining us.
You're very welcome.
So, Ryan, we are here to talk about AuviTran and their products. Tell us about AuviTran.
Okay. Well, essentially, if you know anything about Synthax, we have every kind of converter under the sun. What we didn't have was a modular converter, and what we didn't have was a lot of analog options. And AuviTran kind of brought all that together for us. And so the long and the short of it is you have these toolboxes, which are modular converter systems that you build out with whatever format you need. We have analog included with that, switches, Cobranet, Ethernet, et cetera, in a 7-slot unit or a 3-slot unit. But we also have these BOBs, which are power over Ethernet Dante sender receivers that have an analog on-ramp or off-ramp. So perfect for putting behind a screen, putting under a desk, anywhere that you need to have something quick and remote where you can have a Dante network in, you can power it over the Ethernet, and we can set up speakers, we can set up microphones, et cetera, to give us a ramp back into the Dante network. So for super powerful, there's many of these on the market, but what these are unique about these is that we have DSP built in. So all this is controllable by remote control, and all the DSP functions and EQs, levels, etc., all built into the boxes. And so
even these little
the little ones.
Wow. So very flexible power options.
Yep, you can power it, with wall power, or it's PoE, and then there's all kinds of connectivities that we can offer in these to give you an analog connectivity, a Dante network. And then same idea down here on the bottom, except for it's a wall-mounted scenario and a little bit more flexibility, and it's got Bluetooth in and Bluetooth out. So if you ever needed to put a remote pair of speakers somewhere, power them up via Bluetooth, then we have that available.
Synthax doesn't just do AuviTran, they also do RME.
That's right. We're known for RME, and Synthax and RME kind of synonymous. We do North and South America for RME, and then we have FerroFish, which is lots of analog in with lots of formats out. So if you're digitizing a 32-channel console, we can take a 1-rack unit box and convert that over to MADI, to Dante, to ADAT. We have APSIS, which is any digital format to any other digital format.
And it's worth pointing out a lot of the RME and a lot of the APSIS stuff are DC powerable, which is again
they absolutely
for our
are
customers, as well as the FerroFish.
We have DC power on almost everything.
Mm-hmm.
So it's seen as a redundancy, a redundant power source. But we use all these products in broadcast. So FerroFish has DC power, RME has DC power. So lots of different brands. If we can't convert it, you can't convert it. I mean, we have every kind of converter under the sun. We can make asynchronous. 2 different formats, asynchronous sample rates talk to each other.
Right.
We can take 2 Dante networks and have 2 separate clocks and have those talk to each other on separate clocks. So lots of conversions, lots of just thought out connectivity solutions. I mean, anytime that you think, I wish somebody would make this, check our website. We probably already have it or have something close to what you're looking for. So just a lot of flexibility and a lot of expandability in the ecosystem where you can just build and build and build upon these systems with a lot of really thoughtful, intuitive systems. And if you know anything about RME, I mean, we're known for just great latency, rock solid drivers. We write drivers forever, so when a product's born, we service the operating systems back to that date, and then same in reverse. You got a really old computer and a brand new device, we've got drivers for that too.
Yeah, one of the things that always really blew me away about RME's drivers is you guys wrote your own USB audio stack, and same with FireWire.
That's right.
I mean,
and it makes a big difference. People always say, why don't you have Thunderbolt? Why? We don't need it. We write our own drivers. We can do up to 70 channels on USB 2. Yeah. There's a long discussion online by our head engineer that talks about Thunderbolt, et cetera, but the short answer is, Thunderbolt gives you more lanes of the highway. It doesn't make you drive any faster. And so we can get up to 70 channels on USB 2, and then once we go to a MADI system or something like that, then we go to USB 3. But even in that scenario, you can stick a USB 2 cable in it and still operate without MADI. So
I think it's worth it. Can we see the Dante RME box?
yeah, so this is Digiface Dante. I've always known these were super popular. We were never out of stock, but of course during the great debacle of the things that happened, we were out of stock. You would be amazed at how many people this is critical for their operation. And basically, it's a Dante box, but what it does that's unique is that you get total mix. So you get complete routing, faders, meters, busing, like everything that you would associate with a console in a Dante network. It operates as a switch, and you can also have a redundant setup. It's also a MADI converter too.
Yep. And flip it around so people can see. So simple. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
Thanks for watching, everybody. I think we got one more video to go, and we'll see you again real soon. Thanks for watching.
Thank you.